But we're not talking like 6-inch or 8-inch mortars here, you know.
The biggest one I'm gonna have is 5 3/4 of an inch.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Come
But I
on,
mean,
auto drive.
I have shot anywhere up to 10, 12 inches before.
You ever seen that? Is it a 6? No, how big is that one? Like the biggest one in the world. You ever see that video on YouTube?
Yeah, that's a 36-inch mortar.
That thing is incredible. If I ever win the lottery right there, you betcha. I mean, I'd be very smart with my money and wouldn't waste it on fireworks. Maybe a little bit of fireworks, you know? Oh, man. I mean, if you win like $100 million, what's like, you know, $100,000 in fireworks, right?
Why not? Go for it.
I mean, hey, America. America. Freedom. Yeah. I need to buy some lottery tickets. I think they're up pretty high right now. There's a YouTube video of it. Yeah, of course, I mean, a YouTube video doesn't do it justice at all, you know. Actually seeing it in real life would just be incredible. And see, John, I don't do the whole bottle rocket war thing. It's incredibly dangerous in my opinion. I had a bottle rocket blow up one time like a couple feet from my head, and ever since then we don't even buy bottle rockets anymore. Or back when we used to do fireworks, like we stopped. It was just no. Nope. Oh, that bottle rocket blew up pretty close to my left ear, dude. I couldn't hear nothing for a while. It was not okay. Yeah. And then mom stepped in and was like, "You're not buying bottle rockets anymore." Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Wow. Wow. All right, Zipper, come on. You can do it, buddy. You know I'm going to make $4 off this contract, chat, right? But it's a principle now. I'm not canceling it just on principle. Even though I kind of want to. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. $4. Maybe 5. I'm not making much. And we have completed our 50 contract achievement as well, so. Yep, sounds like we need a new emote, Leonard, right? Blame Trent. It's not even, it's like facts, you know. Trent took this contract. Technically on Tuesday. Oh. Or Wednesday, I mean. Thursday, jeez. Time to
one of the days that end in Y.
Yeah,
right?
one of them days that I stream. I don't know, man. You know what's gonna happen with the 4th though, man? I'm gonna be so like messed up on what day it is, as my normal routine's gonna be broken, obviously. Like waking up on a Monday and Dad's home, it's like that's weird. And then waking up on a Tuesday and Dad's gonna be home, that's gonna be even weirder. And then possibly there's a possibility I'll wake up Wednesday and Dad will be home again. I'm not gonna know what day it is. My routine's gonna be just out the window. Gone. Junk, chat. Junk.
What planet are we on?
I'm very like, I like my routine, you know. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big like, I like my routine. I like to stick to it. And when things get weird, it's just, I don't know, kind of messes with me, you know. Kind of messes with me a little bit. All right, come on, bro. Up here, yoo-hoo, come on. Chap, chap. Let's go. Yeah, I do like my routine. I like to stay to my normal routine, but you know, it's not gonna happen over 4th of July, that's for sure. Oh, I need to go ahead and get empty or get him full. Whatever comes first. Apparently I'm empty, alright. That works. But yeah, I like my routine. Just saying. Can't remember what day, let alone what year. Wow, Troy. That's bad, bro. Especially the year.
I mean, you go figure how much I work. It's like, well, the days run together.
You actually get grumpy when you break your routine. I totally understand that, yo. I do. I totally understand that. I wouldn't say I get like mad or upset or anything. I'm just like, I don't have a clue what day it is because my routine's broken, you know? I know if I'm streaming during the day, okay, it's got to be Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, right? But I might stream Wednesday night. You know, on the 5th of July. Who knows? I have started last night already. I started hearing fireworks in town, so that's fun. I'm sure tonight there'll be some more.
Say it's time to play gunshot or fireworks.
It is unfortunately time to play everybody's favorite game, gunshot or firework. Yeah. You also like vacation. See, I don't know. I was talking with Dad about this the other day, that like our family and vacation, not really a thing that ever went together. And we were talking about this, and finally he just kind of blurted out. He goes, to be honest with all you kids, he goes, couldn't afford it. I'm like, obviously I know that. That goes without saying, you know? So, I mean, I guess there's like one real vacation that I've ever been on. And that was out to Maryland to see my brother that time. But like the other times we went out there were always to do work. Like we helped him fix up a house or, you know, something like that. The one time we went out there, it was like 4th of July. Actually, yeah, it was the first and only 4th of July I've ever spent away from home. And we went out there and like, you know, we went to the beach and we went boogie boarding and we like, you know, barbecue, and it was like we had a vacation, you know. We actually went out there for a purpose, but it was mostly just like we chilled a lot, you know. I remember laying in his living room on the 4th of July because there was nowhere around him where they actually did like fireworks, because he lived in the smallest town, one of the smallest towns out there. It was so tiny. And we laid there and we watched the fireworks from New York City. That was our 4th of July night. After being at like the beach and being sunburned and stuff. Yeah. It was fun. It was definitely fun. Except for when the world was shut down, yeah. Yep. So I guess what my point is, like, I don't have that thing in my brain that says like, hey, I need to go take like some time off. There's nothing wrong with vacation. I totally understand it. It's awesome. It's great. But like, I don't have that thing where I'm like, I need this. You know what I mean? Because it just wasn't an option for us. It just wasn't a thing, you know? So, I don't know. I kind of wish I did have that thing where that told me that like I need to go away for a while, you know? Oh man, but it's all good. I love what I do, so, you know. Your job got mad. I gotcha. I guess really like my vacation is like tomorrow, like going to the farm. I don't know that I have to cut the grass tomorrow, but like I cut grass the other day, you know? And like, that's kind of my little mini vacation, like once or twice a week, honestly, all summer. I just love it. I love what I do. Love it. Coming to you live. Hey, Destin had a tornado the other day, Chuck. I don't think it was like that bad necessarily, but there was a tornado in Destin the other day. I saw that and I was like, oh no, all the Midwest vacationers. That was my first thought. I was like, It followed the Missourians, pretty much. You betcha, Chuck. You betcha. Oh, man. I have said, and I think I would love to do this, and I know it might sound weird to some of you, but like... Wait for it.
Jeff Dip just resubscribed for 10 months.
Jeff, welcome back for 10 months. Do appreciate the resub. Why are these guys sitting here full? That's the question, chat. That's the real question. I guess they're not full. That's the problem. Okay. Appreciate the 10-month resub. Welcome back. How's it going? I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I do think it would be fun. Sometime in the, like January, February, late December, somewhere in there. To just go, like, rent a condo on, like, the 12th story on the beach. Somewhere. I don't really care where. And just, like, sit on the balcony in, like, 50-degree weather and just, like, look out over the ocean, you know? I think that would be fun. And not really do a lot, you know? IRL storm chasing stream. That'd be fun, too, actually. Storm chasing would be fun, too. Don't get me wrong. That would be a good time, too. Let's do it. IRL storm chasing. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Bring it on. But yeah, just like go sit and just look out over the water and just contemplate life, you know? Think about everything, you know? Just clear your head. No technology. Turn the phone off. You know, no computers, no Xbox, nothing like that. Just go and like take a little trip away from technology for a while, you know? That I think would be like the best thing ever. Buddy, I'm not above 90%, so I don't know what your problem is. Come on. I should have left this contract for Trent to do. Just like fast time with it still run. Oh, man. It's alright. It's alright. It's all good. Storm chasing would be a good time, though. I would love to go storm chasing. Go up to Iowa right now. There's some storms up there. Nothing tornadic. You know, some storms nonetheless. It's normally... Had to cancel this year because Christmas blizzard. Oh boy. I forgot to turn on my harvester, guys. Forgot to turn it on. Yep. Danny's rocking to me. I was actually gonna not talk about that today. Okay. We don't. We're the place on the internet you can go to get away from stuff like that, you know? It is fascinating and I am aware of it, but we're not going to talk about it, okay? Trent and I had this conversation right before stream. He goes, I don't think anybody will bring it up. And I said, no, they will. Somebody will bring it up. Somebody will definitely bring it up. It is a big deal, and it's a whole thing, so. It's one of those like breaking news situations that I just feel like we don't need to talk about, you know. Cubs 7, Cards 0. I mean, just how the Cardinals have been playing this year. It's terrible all year. All year, right? It happens. Cards are a baseball team? Not this year, they're not. I think they could, like, I don't know. Maybe they play lacrosse or I don't know what they play. Braves playing today? No idea. Oh. As a Braves fan, you love it. Wow. Yuleberry. Wow. Hi, Yuleberry. Now they're playing on another. Okay. Yep. I got you. Another continent. All right. Gotcha. Yep. Things are bad if they're losing. Yeah. I mean, hey, the Cardinals, man, it's just not their year. Okay. They're pitching warm up for other teams. Yeah. It's bad, man. I feel, you know, out of all things, I feel bad for Adam Wainwright, okay? He should have retired last year with Yachty and Albert, you know? And no, he wanted to stay one more year, and it's like, dude, you picked the worst year. Saying. You used to watch the cards. Really, Billberry? Awesome. I'm assuming they're covering it now because, like, they're in England, right? I assume that game would air in England anyway. I don't know. Well, where's they lost to the White Sox or the Pirates? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. I think it'd be worse if they lost to like the Oakland A's because they have a worst record. They have the worst record in baseball right now. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with baseball, to be honest, this year, because when the Cardinals suck, I just kind of don't care. You don't want to watch highlights because it's just, you know, the Cardinals losing. So why would anybody want to watch that, right? Like, oh, they lost again. Yay, let's celebrate. I just don't. I don't know. Playoff baseball to me is where it's at. Playoff hockey is where it's at. Like, watching regular season hockey, which, you know, wasn't the Blues year this year either. But, like, watching playoff baseball or playoff hockey, that's where it's at, man. Like, that's a vibe, you know? I'm just saying. Regular season, not so much. I'm a big, like, playoff sports fan, you know? Same way with the Mets, yeah. Come on, buddy. I know you just started moving right as I cycled the pipe. I didn't see him fast enough. Come on. Let's go. But yeah, so I just don't follow sports like I used to. Yeah. I actually did hear that story about the guy getting himself into the NBA draft. I saw a TikTok all about it, which I thought was hilarious. Just saying. It is being shown in England, but only on satellite paid TV. That's unfortunate. It should be on like free TV over there, you know? Like the MLB should have negotiated to have that happen. That would have been cool. That would have been awesome. All right, last pass coming up for this side of the field. I'm gonna just have a few over there. So I mean, we're making good progress on this field, y'all. It's just we're gonna yell at Trent later. I'm not gonna yell at Trent. I don't yell at people, but like, ugh. Just saying. You know, you're right. You're right about, yeah. That's true. You can't even hardly watch a game in America. True. Let alone in the UK, right? Good point. Stinky pay TV. Gotcha, Huelberry. Gotcha. Come on, Tipper. Come on. Come on. Exactly. First time. That just, yeah, it makes no, or Chinese rocket debris. Makes no sense at all. That's really dumb, to be honest. But that's the MLB. That's exactly what you would think they would do. So, they're all about trying to get exposure and build a fan base and stuff, and then they don't even let people see it. Which, you know, I go back to, like, back in the day, you could flip on, like, Channel 11 here in St. Louis and, like, watch a Cardinal baseball game. You know? And then they went to all this, oh, you gotta have Fox Sports Midwest, and then it was Valley Sports for a while, or whatever it is now. I don't even know. But it's like, why not put... I know it's all about money, and that's the problem. But, like, you know, if you want to really build your fan base, put it on, like, TV that everybody can watch. Just saying. I know that they don't pay the most money. That's the problem. It's all about the dollar bill after all. Just like when we got SC here, the football, you know, here in St. Louis, like you had to have Apple TV to watch most of their games. It's like, what? No. It's done. NCAA, gotcha. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. And even like NASCAR bothers me. It's bad because I enjoy watching NASCAR. But, oh, sometimes it's on, you know, Fox Sports 1 or NBC Sport, or whatever. It's like, sports. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because I think they're talking about doing NASCAR like on streaming next year too, aren't they? Thought I'd heard something about that. Like, didn't Jeff get in on the NASCAR deal or possibly get in on the NASCAR deal for next year? I can't remember. I heard rumors about it anyway. So, yeah. BBC has it on their red button service. Interesting. You might sign up for Apple TV, really? Oh. NBC or USA? Gotcha, Sean. Became a Braves fan because of TBS. Nice. Oh, nothing confirmed. I got you, Sean. Okay. I got you, Chuck. Chuck, thanks for the hype chat. Appreciate you. Sharing is caring. Thanks, Chuck. Yeah. Yeah, Braves on TV. Yeah. And WGN. That was all the time. You could watch any Cubs game, just fire up WGN. I mean, I never watched them, but like they were there, you know? It was cool. Yeah. Ends after 2024. I got you, Sean. Okay. I got you. But I know it's all about selling that cable subscription, you know? That's what it's all about. And that's why, like, NASCAR sometimes is on, like, Big Fox and sometimes isn't. It's all about trying to sell those subscriptions. That's all. Amazon, Disney, ESPN. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, Chuck, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Chuck. I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, man. Channel. Oh, dang. Channel 38 and channel. Oh, that's. Sounds awesome. Every game. Wow. That's awesome. British Premier League. I think that was ESPN back in the day. Need to pick a favorite team. What's Yieldberry's favorite team? That's what we got to root for. £70 for the cheapest seat, $800 for the, holy cow. That's a little pricey, yeah. That's a little pricey. Did they sell it out? Is it full, or like what's the attendance looking like at that game right now? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, man. You know, actually, the Thursday night football wasn't terrible on ESPN, or not on ESPN, on Prime Video. Looking at the pictures, pretty sold out. Awesome. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, Thursday night football actually wasn't terrible. Most of us watched it on Twitch, actually. The Amazon stream sometimes wasn't the best quality, but like the Twitch stream was locked in. Pretty solid. We'll probably do that again this year. It actually became like a party in TeamSpeak every Thursday night a bunch of us would sit around and watch Thursday Night Football. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun, actually. It's part of just Amazon Prime, Sean. But you could, I mean, they put it on, at least with Thursday Night Football, they just put it on Twitch for free. So you could just watch it on Twitch. So I don't know if they would do that with NASCAR, but that would be interesting. But Thursday Night Football, like I said, it was a vibe. It really was. A good time. Right. Oh, that dude's he's in the weeds, chat. He's in the rhubarb. Pull a Trent right there. You know. Bullying. Are you bullying me? I don't think that's gonna work, yo. That's not. They're not gonna figure out their lives. Put this guy over here. Ooh, am I a little aggressive? Sorry. Yeah, I don't even know what Amazon Prime is these days, like per year. I know I have it. I pay for it. I mean, I do order a fair bit of stuff from Amazon if I'm going to order anything. Usually it comes from Amazon. So I feel like I get my money's worth out of it. But like the video side, I'd hardly ever use. Yeah, I'm here for the shipping. That's what I'm here for the Amazon Prime. I like it. To the person that DM'd me, I got you and I understand. And we're all here for you, bro. They're banning. Who's banning Amazon? What? You can't ban Jeffrey Bezos. That'll never happen. Jeffrey Bezos. You betcha. Yeah. Got you, Barry. He went to space, kind of. He thought about it anyway, yeah. At least he didn't, go to the Titanic. Yo, I'm seeing there was a TikTok, and there's all these TikToks now, these rednecks going, for just $250, I'll take you to the bottom of my pond out in my backyard. It's pretty funny. It's funny. Yo, Chinese rocket debris. I heard about this the other day, and I would 1000% pay for that. We would have a party in TeamSpeak that night / Discord probably, but like, I'm so about that. I'm so about that. If Elon and Zuckerberg have a boxing match or an MMA, whatever, I'm so there. I am so there. Because if nothing else, I think it's going to be for charity, so I don't know, dude. Elon's pretty built like a deep breath, Elon's like way older, though. That's the thing. See, they're both actually like kind of fit, they both, I don't know. I mean, if nothing else, it's like, it could be a really, really good thing for charity. That's not a current photo of Elon, but okay. Besides, you ever seen the boxer Butterbean? Okay. And Elon will start losing, the Tesla will run Zuck over. Maybe, you never know. He will summon the Tesla. Thanks, Chuck. You just gave me an alert idea. Oh, man. Goodness me. Are we ever going to get this trigger beat contract on chat? I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but, like, golly. Today, Junior. Wouldn't it be great if Trent had these going to the wrong place? Because I never actually looked. That would be funny. You betcha. Like to the bottom of a pond. Arson sent me one of the worst videos that I've seen yet. I mean, they're all the jokes are bad, obviously, but like, nobody has any sympathy for these guys, I feel like, you know? Just some of these videos that are out there, man, the jokes just haven't stopped. And I don't think they're gonna stop. And actually, Trent found it on one of his farm sim groups he's a part of. He posted a picture. Somebody modeled the sub into farm sim. At least they had it like on a low boy trailer. Yeah. Pretty cool. I mean, it's hard to have sympathy for these guys, like knowing, I don't know. You kind of want to feel bad? Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't feel bad for like the CEO guy for sure. Is like, he knew this thing wasn't safe. Let's be real. Or at least I feel like he knew it wasn't safe. I don't know. But overall, I just kind of don't feel bad. So yeah. Wow. Oh. Jeffrey. Wait. Can Jeffrey Bezos be like the referee of this fight? Maybe. Yeah. He went. Oh. I didn't realize that. Chinese racketery. Wait, Troy, you think they faked their deaths? Troy?
Well, I mean,
because that's Bear's theory.
We'll talk about that after stream.
Yeah, Vigorous Bull, they definitely heard it happen when it happened. I mean, and for them to be like, oh, we started listening after it was reported. No, they're always listening. If anybody thinks that they're not listening in the oceans for stuff like that, or just stuff in general, y'all got blinders on. They're always listening. Let's be real. You know? What's everyone having for supper tonight? God, that's not till 10 o'clock tonight, so who knows? Pepper, what's up? They're hanging out with SpongeBob. Dude, you tell me for the low price of $250,000 they're eating Krabby Patties? Bro. Might be worth it. Just saying. Well, exactly, Chuck. Yeah, exactly. It's all government secret stuff, you know? It is fine. Whatever. And John's case lunch. I ate tortilla with lunch meat and some Provel cheese on it. That's all I have, and then I won't eat again until 10 o'clock tonight. So yeah. Gotcha, Pepper. They're getting the recipe. Oh man, lucky. Wow. Lucky. Mm-hmm. Dave, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Truck. Been busy with water slides. Gotcha, Pepper. I'm assuming that everybody wants a water slide right now because it's so hot, huh? Just saying. Yeah, exactly, O'Berry. Yep. Exactly. Actually, Chuck, because the tortillas that we've talked a lot about tortillas lately. I'm sorry, but first time bought some tortillas and he like ordered them, so they were like shipped, right? Which I'm just gonna go ahead and say this time of year with the heat and humidity, probably not. All good here, Dave. All good here. but probably not the best idea, right? So they're kind of like real sticky, and I tried the trick where you like roll the tortillas, and like I couldn't get them apart hardly at all. You know, print it out right now. And so it was 2 tortillas on the bottom because I couldn't get them apart. Then my meat and cheese, and then another tortilla and a little more cheese on top, and then I folded up like a taco burrito. I don't know. I just gotta fold it up and eat it. It's a thing. Pretty much, Chuck. Yeah. But I'm kind of worried about like the longevity of these tortillas, like the shelf life, because they're kind of like humid and stuck together. And I just kind of, I don't know. First time you need to eat them all this weekend, okay? That's really what I'm saying. I think I'm done eating them. They're all yours now. There's actually some taco meat in the fridge we need to eat up too. So here you go. Actually, I might have that for dinner tonight. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have nachos. I got cheese and chips and some meat. So that might be dinner tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man. All right, so we are done harvesting, chat. We just need to get emptied out now, which I'll stop moving here in just a second. I'll let that tipper empty me. Cycle the conveyor, and hopefully he'll drive to me. Nice, Chuck. Nice, nice, nice. Absolutely not. First time. No. Oh, man. But anyway, they're just kind of weird tortillas. I don't know. I prefer the ones from the grocery store over the ones that are shipped in and kind of humid. But I like, you know, the roll trick, chat, with the tortillas, like it didn't work at all. It's very unfortunate. So I think we can stop talking about tortillas now, right? Maybe. Farming is going, kind of. No, I actually don't gun and run. I just threw it in the microwave. 1 minute, the microwave was good to go. Wow. Wow. All right, but no, yeah, I should pizzazz, but it'll take longer if I pizzazz. So, I just microwave it for a minute. It's usually good to go. Danielberry, that sounds fancy. Sounds fancy. We're doing, man. We're doing. Just glad to be done with this contract. I think that's the important thing here. I'm done with this contract, and I couldn't be happier. You know? Could not be happier. Pizzazz are best. You know, the other, like last week, it was really hot. It was last Thursday, a week ago Thursday. It was pretty hot here in St. Louis. And I didn't feel like turning on the oven. I was going to make I was gonna make like garlic bread for Dad and my aunt, just to go with as part of dinner, you know. And normally I'll just flip on the oven, you know, and make that. And I was like, no, I'm not turning the oven on. So I made garlic bread on the pizzazz. It turned out quite well, I think. I didn't have any, but like, I think it turned out quite well. So you can even garlic bread with the pizzazz, you know. Just saying. Had a new DNA match. Highest Neanderthal. Okay, I was thinking that before I got to that part of the message there, Teddy's Rockin' Maria. We are back on Elm Creek. I'm kind of achievement hunting in a way. Betcha. You got a bit of Neanderthal, Chuck? Chuck, have you taken like the test to tell you how much Neanderthal you have? If it can't be cooked on the pizzazz, you're not eating it. So no like raw meat for Vigorous Bull, huh? So far, I think, let's see, you have, okay. What are we up to? That's, okay, wait, there it is. We're up to 7 out of 45 achievements. I think there's at least one that I have that, like, or I don't have, that I should have, but it didn't pop up because of, technically, I'm not playing in single player. I'm technically in multiplayer right now, but I might as well be in single player because, like, it's kind of broken right now, so... It's a whole thing. For some reason, we're having an issue with when I self-host, the first person can join, but after that, nobody can join. But if I restart my game, then anybody can join all day. And it's like kind of weird. So I don't understand it, to be honest, chat. It's very weird. Me and 22. 220. I don't know what that means. I don't know. First time's always, or Chinese Dragon to be same person's always wanted me to take a DNA test, and I just haven't. I know that I probably should, but I haven't. You know, what if I like committed a crime and like maybe I was sleepwalking one night and like committed a crime, and then like the DNA test reveals that it was me or something. I don't know, you know. Jad, a server PC would make it like normal. But to get achievements, like the server PC would do me no good, you know? Yeah. I'm watching Cold Case Files on Netflix. Oh, really, Chuck? Interesting. Good old Cape Girardeau. Oh. All right, chat. I actually don't need to do anything with contracts because we hit the 50 contract achievement. So like, I don't really need to worry about contracts. So I'm not going to anymore. At least for now. Betcha. Yeah, so definitely, John. So the plan right now is whenever Stevie's map comes out, which is I think it's July 1st or 2nd or something. We'll probably throw that on a server and play that on like Saturdays, and then I might achievement hunt like Wednesday or Tuesday, Thursdays or something like that. But that'll be on a server just like normal.
Mr. Professor 85 just resubscribed for 55 months. Woohoo. Going to qualify for AARP pretty soon. Professor,
thanks for the tier 2 resub for 55 months. I'll get your AARP card set right on over. Don't you worry. Welcome in, sir. How are you? Oh, man, that's funny. No, I know Chinese rocket debris. I'm not actually concerned about like DNA causing. Like, I haven't committed any crimes, so it's okay. I'm not actually worried about that. I was making a joke. Trust me. I mean, I did talk to a cop like a week ago, but that's, you know, because of that issue with the neighbor lady, so. I didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry. We make at least $4. That stupid hard drive, chat. Doing it again. Oh, why it keeps doing that. Mrs. Professor, it's going. Hello. How are y'all? Hard drive, stop disconnecting. It never, oh man, I don't know why. Professor, this is OG Elm Creek. I love this map. Absolutely love this map. I'm glad to be back on it. I'm achievement hunting. Yeah. Oh, Sean, due to a paperwork error, we lost your AARP card in the mail. Chat at 3 o'clock when I take my break. I'm unplugging that hard drive just so everybody's aware, okay? I'm gonna do some lineman chat. We got lineman to do, I think. Got some lineman. What's this field say? This field's good. Okay. Good, okay. Gotta run. We'll catch you. I think if you're heading out, we'll catch you. Have a good day. Although we've only done like... Don't blame it on HR. It ain't our fault. Wow. See, it's just, it's okay. Might as well lime. Might as well lime. Professor, they hold grain. 24? Yeah, 24. They're actually really, really nice. I like them a lot. Metallic, what's going on? How are you? This is the best thing that we have on the farm right here, though, chat. Right here. So this is technically an 80-70. Grandpa had an 80-10, but like, you know, the only difference was the horsepower. So Metallic, all good here, man. All good. Just a little toasty, that's all. A little toasty today, but that's all right. It's all good. Other than being a little toasty, but you know. How many hours do I have on this game? So that's actually being ruined right now, by the way. My hour count. I just thought of this. So I am on technically a brand new Steam account. So I don't know how many hours I have on my other account. I know it's over 3,000. On this account, I'm up to, what's that say up there? 148 minutes. That doesn't seem right. They've changed everything about Steam, y'all. They've changed everything. But I don't actually know. I'm over 3,000 hours now total. I know that. SnowRunner's fun. You're glad you got it. That's good. Metallic. I'm glad you like it. It is a really fun game. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. The only thing, though, I still say is that multiplayer. Dang, mods are on it fast today, boys. Good job. Good job, mods. That's all I'm going to say. Right. So we're just going to do a little lineman. It's not the worst out here, but, like, we might as well get it done, you know? We get a lot of disconnects.
GamerNutted3 just resubscribed for 15 months.
A lot of disconnects and desync and stuff like that in multiplayer. Like, somebody will randomly, like, disconnect and then they can't rejoin until I restart my game. Stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, Steam is so different now, isn't it? Gaming Nut, thanks for the resub. Welcome back. How are you? 70. Oh, Mrs. Professor, it is like 95 here today with a ton of humidity. So far, we're holding out. It is 79 in this room I'm in, so we're doing all right, I guess. So yeah. We finally figured out how to roll back a Steam game. Gotcha, Sean. Gotcha. Friend's Xbox overheated. Oh, that's not good, Metallic. Steam is just, it's very different right now, and you know, change is always hard. It doesn't matter what the change is. It's always difficult, you know? So it's just like, gotta figure it out, you know? No, you're doing fine. I'm doing all right. Just like I said, a little toasty today. That's all right. I'm wishing that, actually, hey, Professor, do you know where I could get another air conditioner? Just throwing that out there. Professor's the one that found me the air conditioner that I have back in the day. I think I need a new one. They don't make them anymore. That's all right. Just not quite doing its job anymore, you know? Maybe some thunderstorms this afternoon. For me? No way. It doesn't rain here anymore, Mrs. Professor. We don't know what rain is anymore. Let me look. I'm looking at my local. 10% chance of rain today, 20% tomorrow. Next real chance of rain is next Friday at a 40% chance of rain. So basically it just doesn't rain here anymore. It's gonna be 96 for like a couple days here, so it is a bit warm. Just a bit. That's all right. What would be the best PC? That sounds like fun, Professor. I bet it did, Professor. That's awesome. That's cool. Best PC to play this game on. I mean, honestly, like going to like say a 40 series hard, it doesn't really change how the game runs, you know? Yeah. Kind of whatever you have, honestly. All right. Professor, there's no surface ports on the thing. So if there were service ports, I would call up our guy and have him come check it, but there's no service. Like, you can't hook up to it, you know? Your app said 50% chance. Oh my goodness. I like that a lot better, Mrs. Professor. Bring it on. Holy cow.
GM_Hades just resubscribed for 18 months.
GM, welcome back for 18 months. How are you? Chuck, I'm just laughing at your comment. Sorry. GM, do appreciate the resub. How are you, man? Welcome back. Yeah, so Professor, a couple times now in the life of the air conditioner, and once was this spring, we took the air conditioner to the farm. We took the cover off of it. We blew out everything real good on the inside, you know, but unfortunately, there's nowhere to hook up to it. So I was talking with Dad the other day, and I said, you know, we actually have a friend, my brother-in-law's really good friend, who's in the HVAC world, and I don't know if he would like take the time.
Tomcat's shared X100 bicycle.
Tomcat, thanks for the 100 and triggering the hype train. I don't know if he would like be willing to take the time to like solder in connections and then like fill it back up, or if that's even worth our time. I don't know. I mean, that would probably be okay. You'd have to check the specs on the Steam website, or, you know, but if you're getting a 4050, that would probably be fine. Aren't until after 10 p.m. Well, even better, Mrs. Professor, because then they don't interfere with stream. Yeah. Well, yeah, he would have to, vacuum it and like all that, Professor. Yeah. But I just don't know if it's like worth our time or his time or my money and his time, I guess. The problem is I can't come up with like a direct replacement. If I could get the same unit again, like brand new, I would totally do that. I love the air conditioner. It's just not quite doing it, you know? Yeah, because I mean, it runs good. It just, it ices up a lot. And yes, my filter's clean. But it's, if you don't run the fan on like high speed, it ices up. And then it also just not quite putting out as cold of air as it used to. So it's probably a little low on refrigerant, yeah. You have a storm, probably be there tomorrow. Gotcha. Lucky. Lucky. I'll take any rain we can get right now, man. It's dry out here. Just saying. So I think basically what I'm getting at is I might need to call the guy and just be like, hey, you know, would you do this? No, yeah, definitely, Professor. Yeah, and like, so when I first got the unit, it would put out like 38, 39 degree air, which was great. You know, I loved it. And now it's putting out like 50 degree air. So it's just not as cold, you know. Not as cold and then icing up. So, yeah. Have I done the soapy water test on the lines? No. No, I have not. I assume it's not that big of a leak, right? Because, like, it still works. The best thing today was I had Dad turn it on before he went to work. So when I came out here to start my day, it was already like 74 in here. So that helped a lot. We're up to 80 right now. So we're losing the battle. It's going the wrong way, but you know, considering how much heat I'm actually making in this room and the fact that I don't really have insulation and it's, you know, 96 degrees outside, 80 is not bad, you know? Yeah. You'll go on a mission next week to see if you can find a replacement. Professor, thank you. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. A drought for 2 weeks. We're 6 weeks on into a drought right now. Power warranty the evaporator. Interesting. We blew everything out with air, and it's very clean. Like, I'm not gonna say it looks brand new inside the thing or anything, but it's very clean. It is very, very clean. I didn't think about like hosing it out, but yeah, good idea. Good. I mean, it could just be gummed up with cottonwood too, actually. I haven't checked it since cottonwood season. I would say maybe tomorrow I would take it to the farm and clean it out, but it's also supposed to be like 96 tomorrow. I don't know if I want to mess with it when it's going to be so hot. Probably should though. Probably should. But it's all good. As long as I keep the fan up on high, it seems to be doing all right. Actually, last night during stream, I had the fan set to auto because I'm like, it's not that hot out. But when I stopped streaming and I checked on it, it was actually icing up last night. So basically, all I do in that situation is I turn the thermostat part way up, and then crank the fan speed to high. And then it's just a river of water out of the condensation line. It gets crazy how much water. Okay, this feels good. Crazy how much water comes out of that condensation line then. Absolutely insane. But it's fine because the birds drink the water. We're giving water to the birds, y'all. All good. Yeah, it's the whole thing. You feel, I mean, I feel bad for the farmers, you know, the ones that rely on like rain to, you know, make any money. And corn's tossling here, so it really needs a drink right now. You know, they just planted late soybeans after wheat here as well. They would appreciate a rain to help get out of the ground, you know, and get on their journey. So that's who I feel bad for. I mean, my grass is getting a little brown. That's about it here. You know, we've been watering our front yard. I need to water tomorrow. We have one tree left on the property. I'm going to water that tomorrow. Kind of water the grass in the area, which will water the tree, you know, like drown that area a little bit. So hopefully that tree is fine, but it should be. Not terribly worried about it, you know. So yeah. Not terribly worried about it. I will say, though, with it being a little dry, our front yard's actually staying greener because we don't have all the trees in the front yard to soak up all the moisture like we used to. So front yard's looking a whole lot better than it would have with the trees there. Oh yeah, because they're not robbing all the moisture away. But it's all good. It is all good either way. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. It's just a good thing that we've invested over the years in our drip irrigation system for the pumpkins. We use what's called drip tape, so there's a little drip nozzle every foot. Puts out like 2 gallons per hour, whatever it is, gallon per hour, I don't know. And we're definitely putting that down as soon as we plant the pumpkins this year, and definitely having to water the pumpkins just to get them to come out of the ground. So that is definitely happening. Because by the time you disturb that soil and then put it back with, you know, by putting the seed in the ground and covering it back up, there's no moisture left in that dirt, like literally at all. So it's kind of an unfortunate thing, but we have the capabilities. You know, good old well water down there at the farm, so just a little bit of electricity to run the pump and not a huge deal. Our whopping like $26 electric bill that we get from down there, so. Oh, you can always tell when I weld though, because then we'll get like a $32 electric bill, you know, instead of a $26 electric bill. Like, oh, yep, I ran the welder. I can tell. Gotcha, Professor. Gotcha. That's funny. See, that's the one thing though. It may not be like super cool in here, but it's 25% humidity. So it's not hot and humid in here. It's just a little warm, but it's not humid. So it's not as bad. It's pretty sticky outside today, I think. I don't actually know. Let's see, open the weather app. That one says 94, but I think it's hotter than that. If I'm not wrong here, hold on. Okay, 90. Okay, it's only 35% humidity out. That's actually not bad for us. Normally we're in like, you know, the 80s this time of year, so 94 feels like 97. There is an 8-mile-per-hour wind, so that's not bad. We do have an air quality advisory till 8 p.m. tonight. So that's the thing. That's a vibe. So our UV index is very high. Wow. Here lately, I don't know if it's because like the wildfire smoke, but like our UV index has been super low. But they're saying it's very high today, so. It's sunburnt out there today. It's just, you know, fine because I'm not out there. Not out there at all. Oh yeah. Alright, we are almost done with this field. I can't wait. Can't wait. Air quality till 11 tomorrow. Nice, Sean. Holy cow, chat. Chat, look at that. Look who it is, chat. He's a stranger. It's Squirrely Dan. What's up, Dan? How you doing, man? What's poppin'? How are you? Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Chat. I need an adult. There's a stranger here. Oh man, that's funny. Year's been you know, up and down and kind of sideways and kind of rocky at times, like personal stuff, and you know, yeah. But you know, we're doing, man. We're just out here farming with a Dallas Chalmers, you know what I mean? What's not to love about that, right? There's something yellow. Yeah, just out here, you know, living life. Try not to sweat. Trying not to sweat too much, chat. Oh, man. Goodness me. I need like a 20,000 BTU air conditioner. I have 10 now. I need real power. That's what I really need, chat, you know? A little 220, like, you know, 30, 40 amp out here. That'd be... Get all the air conditioning then. We go get me a big old mini split then. That's what I would do. But that's all right. Thought this field looks familiar. Yep, we're back on Elm Creek. I am achievement hunting the game right now, Dan. Achievement. Excuse me. Achievement hunting. So. Back to the basics, you know? Back to the basics here. You betcha. All right. Professor, I'm sure there's other ones out there, but I have seen like the Mr. Cool like mini split, the one that you can like do all yourself. The problem is it takes 20 amps. I only have 15 amps to work with, which technically, and I know you know this, if I have a 15 amp breaker to work with, I don't have 15 amps, but all I have is a 15 amp breaker. That's the whole problem. And that's why the one that I have has been so good for me, because it runs great on a 15 amp breaker. There's no issues there at all. But the problem is a lot of those other ones require at least 20. And then the bigger ones, of course, are like, you know, 220, 30 amp or whatever. So we still haven't done anything with the electricity in our house like we really should. And put like a sub panel out here in the garage, or make this just a second panel even. You know, all the things that I've been talking about for years that like I can't get Dad on board to do. Pretty much, you know. You know, we've had this conversation before. Oh, man. So, I just want to put a second panel out here in the garage, drop off our meter base, bring it over here to the garage, and bada bing, bada boom. But, getting him to agree to that is like, you know, act of Congress might need to be involved. I don't know. Something like that. But it's all good. You know, outside of a few weeks in the summer and a few weeks in the winter, my whole setup out here in the garage is perfect. It works well. Could it be better? Yes. But it does work well, you know. It's just those... Oh, I have bales to sell. It's just those few weeks where it's really hot or where it's really cold that this whole setup kind of sucks. So, just these couple weeks in between, but although the summer might be more than a few weeks, since it's not quite July and we're basically looking at, you know, almost 100 degrees, so is what it is. But yeah. So the rest of the year though, man, great setup. Just that real hot and real cold kind of suck. So that is all. All right, so we've got a few bales sitting down here. I'm not going to come back for the weird shaped bales or the wrong shaped bale, wrong size bale. There's only 2 of those or something. I'm not coming back for those. But I do have the bale trailer down here with bales on it, and there's bales at the animal dealer that all need to be sold. So that's what I'm going to do. Real fast. And typically January is the best price for all this stuff, so that is why I stopped time in January. And I just kind of remembered on a whim that I needed to do this. All right, back up, grab that last one. Come on, there we go. All right, we're off with the Alice. But I will say, and I know I've said this a lot, I keep talking about this, and Professor, I don't think I've said it when you're here. But I'm really seriously looking at putting the computers in the house and running wires out here instead of having the computers out here. If nothing else, it should be better for the computers to be in a more stable, climate-controlled environment. You know, on Sundays when I'm not here, Sundays like Wednesdays or whatever, if I'm not here, my air conditioning's not on out here. So I can come here sometimes and the humidity is like way up. Well, that's can't be good for electronics long term. I haven't had any problems yet, but like, you know, long term, I'm sure that's not the best. So I think I'm going to move the computers to my bedroom in the house, which will require some house modifications. It's fine. Might require a few modifications, but that's the strat right now, is to move the computers into my bedroom, which is the second closest spot I could move them to, but I'm not going to worry about the other one, I guess. Not a huge deal. So I think I'll just put them in my room. And then, you know, it might get a little toasty in there during streams, but like, who cares? Nobody's in that room. I literally sleep in that room, and that is it. I go to that room, I crawl in bed, I fall asleep, I wake up, I get out of bed, I'm not in that room anymore. So, like, that's it. That room is literally for sleeping. I have a TV in there, and I couldn't even tell you the last time I turned that TV on. Probably when I had COVID, to be honest. So. Oh, definitely, Professor. We definitely have, yeah. Yeah, this would have been like the top dog back in the day, you know? This sucker right here would have been way up on the list, yeah. This is an 8070, so this was the big of the 8000 series Alice's, yeah. This would have been the tractor, man. At least in the Alice line, you know? Yeah, this would have been it. Heck yeah. I mean, Grandpa's 8010, that was his nicest tractor he ever had, biggest horsepower tractor he ever had, and that's only 110 horsepower. So, right, load 25,000, 20. Yeah, I'm here for that. All right, you betcha. This is a full stack of silage bales, so you know that's going to be worth some money. Or 41 bales, I guess. Not quite a full stack. That's fine. All good. But I really like this tractor. Really digging this tractor. It's quite fun. Of course, like, go away. Thought I already had that turned off on this tractor. Maybe that reset with the whole save thing. I don't know. Right. Oh, yeah. Considering those were all extra bales. Actually, we'll take that back to the homestead with us. Those were all extra bales off contracts. All of these bales were. I'm here for that. I am definitely here for that, chat. That's awesome. Come on. All right, let's go run this down to the homestead and continue our fast time. Brad, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome in. I will say the interior of this tractor might leave a little be desired, but the outside of this tractor is great. You betcha. You betcha. You betcha. N86. You know, Professor, I didn't realize that those tractors were only 130 horsepower. 1086. We got a neighbor down the country that still has one. And they used to use it for like side dressing corn. Running auger, I think, is all they use it for now. I didn't realize it was only 130 horsepower, like stock. But everybody turned theirs up, right? That's a common thing that farmers do. Gotta turn those tractors up a little bit. You betcha. You betcha. Alright, so we're gonna go fast time again till April. And hey, guess what, chat? We're gonna plant soybeans. Just saying. I know, shocking. I know. But we're gonna plant some soybeans. Because soybeans are worth money. And I like money. And we need money to expand the farm. And actually, we might look at buying a field here real fast, too. That looks like a good parking spot for that thing. We got to find parking spots that are out of the way of auto drive, because we are using auto drive a little bit here in the homestead. Looks like something got wrecked here. Everything's out of place here. I know why the seeder's here. I don't know what's up with the sprayer and the auger. Which actually, that's something we're going to have to do soonish, is expand the... Yes, I'm going to blame Dan. I'm going to need to expand our grain storage eventually. Because, you know, we don't have enough. We actually filled it on Thursday. Now, when I say we filled it, it's because we had a ton of contracts that we did as well. We did a bunch of contracts, so that is why we filled it up. All right, sale barn is still not treating us. Oh wait, we could get an idiot block maker. Oh boy. Absolutely not. I don't even know what field I'd go for. I could take more loan. I could pay my loan, but I could also take loan. Chat, we always take loan, right? We don't pay loan. We take loan. $1 million, $935,000. So we have 1.3 to spend. That's a healthy amount of money. I wonder if we start up here. Like that field, or do we go like 70, 71? Chat, what do y'all think? Where should we go to buy some land? 68's a good field too, because it's like almost a rectangle. Just saying, that's 614,000. That'd be a good pickup. 772,000. I don't want to spend all of our money, but like, I could see buying some land. I don't know. I kind of want to make this a field. Yeah, I don't care about the barley. That could be a field to make, right? That's a pretty good one when you get that going. Or actually, we should probably focus around the homestead first. Buy up these fields, and then we can eventually work. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's buy that. And buy this. Buy this. And buy that. Okay, and we still have 814,000, which is plenty of money to, like, you know, do all the things that we need to do with money still. Wow, Professor, you're not wrong. Let's see. So I don't care about the whatever that is in the field there. So let's actually take this out. Hook that cedar. Let's go look at some fields, y'all. And when I say look at fields, I mean look at fields with a plow in tow. It's not really in tow because it's a 3-point hitch, but you know what I mean. Let's go look at some fields. So $800,000, probably not going to be enough to expand the homestead. Like I would want to expand the homestead. But maybe coming up in June, when we sell the beans that we have, we could maybe start on expanding the homestead out. I definitely want to expand it out. I want to take out the creek. I want to take out this creek. I want to take out that creek. Might as well do it all if we're going to do it, you know? But maybe for this in-game year, we just plow together these 3 fields. And then leave everything else. That's probably what we do for now. Yep. Does this actually need to be plowed? Probably not, right? No. Alright. Rats. That line doesn't need to be perfect at all. The record. All this is going to get turned into a field eventually. But like I said, for this in-game year, so we got to get some more money, basically. Need more money. Don't know how much we're going to spend on buildings and grain bins and all that, because we are going to use grain bins that we actually have to use augers for. Or at least that's the plan. So there's that. So we're gonna need a fair few of those because they don't hold a ton. 100,000 or something. I don't even know anymore. It's been a long time since we used those kind of grain bins, you know.
Yummy.
Mr. Professor 85 cheered Dex 500. Long live the creeks. Augers are awesome.
Professor, thanks for the bits. The creeks are coming out. No more creeks on Elm Creek. Eventually, not today. Well, maybe today, but like probably, I don't know. They might come out today yet. Who knows? Appreciate the bits, Professor. Thank you. Yeah. But right now, we'll just expand a little bit and kind of go crazy later. It's like the whole brick project, you know. Because I gotta have money to landscape. Like it's a lot. I gotta have money for bins and sheds and all that. So probably just hold off on that part of the expansion plans for now. Well, I should be using GPS right now, I'm aware, but you know, what fun is that? Taking it old school in the Alice today, you know. No GPS, at least not right now. When I plant, I'll use GPS. Although I'm tempted to buy a tractor to plant with. Something a little bit bigger. Something that says America. Sean's probably on board. He knows what I'm talking about. I think it'd look good pulling that planter. What do you think, Sean? The big one. The big tractor. I don't know if Sean's still here. Who knows? But that's what I'm thinking. We have some tractors, yo. Is this going to be a lot to plant? Sean says yes. Okay. And I want to get those tractors before the 4th, so might be a good excuse to buy one today, just because this tractor will handle that cedar, but not very well going down the road. Let's put it that way. Hey, Trent's back. Hi, Trent.
Hi.
Hey, next time you take a sugar beet contract, I'm gonna like tell you no. Okay. Is it hot outside, Trent, by the way? You good?
Just a little.
No more sugar beet contracts, okay?
Alright.
He doesn't care. That took me forever, and man, those auto drive guys do not like. Oh, you know what? I should have. No, that wouldn't have mattered. Turn the percentage down. That doesn't matter when you're doing it manually. I did invest in some land just a minute ago, Trent.
I see that.
Not gonna plow all of it together right now, but some.
Just those two.
3 fields here. We'll worry about getting rid of the creeks later. I have a little money, but like I'm hoping for like soybean harvest money to come in, you know. Once that comes in, then we'll probably Like, get rid of the creeks, push the homestead out, all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Most likely you're going to get stuck at 0. I haven't restarted yet.
You'd be correct.
Yeah. But actually, you know what? There's stones here. There's stones here, chat. I need to restart my game. I know. I will in a minute, I think. Riley Gamer, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for loving the content. Oh, goodness. Yes, Mrs. Professor, it is break time. Dan, we'll get you the stuff. I need you to post anything random in Discord. You can just say hi or like RIP to the Titanic, whatever. Just say anything in Discord, Dan. I'll get you. There's a channel in Discord. That's how we do it now. So actually, does this field have stones then? No. Does this field have stones? I don't know if any of these fields have stones or not.
Good check on the map.
That doesn't show you when stones are turned off, though. This field does have stones. What about this one? Stones, stones, stones. No stones. All right, so we need to plow this chunk here. 54. So here's what I'm going to do, chat. I'm going to take my break. And I'm going to hire this guy. When I come back, I'm going to flip into single player for a few minutes. And I'm in broken multiplayer right now. But when I come back, I'll flip into single player for a minute and see if I can get the stone achievement. Because it's a little broken, you see. So if I can flip into single player and see if I can get that. And then I will load back up in multi then after I try to get that achievement, okay? Squirrely Dan, I have added a role to you in Discord. You should see a server channel on the left side. All the information's in there. Just remember, do not share the mods or the password or game name or anything with anybody, if you don't mind. But other than that, you're welcome to join once I get reset here. Anyway, y'all in TeamSpeak, I'll be right back.